Hi everybody, my name is Freddie Servin and you are watching the SS Report. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for daily and weekly live updates. You could also visit our website and become interactive in our blog. Find more content and information that will be beneficial to you as an individual and for your families and your community for making the best decisions in your life. Okay, well, basically, I wanted to bring to light an article that I came across written by Dr. Paul Craig Roberts, a highly regarded U.S. Treasury official, a writer for Wall Street Journal, has a long resume, very intelligent and highly regarded man. And he wrote this article called "The Fed is the Great Deceiver." And really caught my attention. I wanted to find out why he would make that statement and why the Fed is the great deceiver. He starts the article by asking the question, is the Fed tapering? Did the Fed really cut its bond purchasing during the 3-month period of November of last year up until January of this year, like they told us that they were going to do? We come to find out that Belgium, in between that 3-month period, purchased $141.2 billion worth of bonds, which equals up in that 3-month period to 29% of their GDP, basically signaling that Belgium just didn't have the trading surplus, they didn't have the cash surplus to purchase these bonds. Their current account right now is in deficit. They don't have the money to purchase this amount of bonds on the market. And so really there's only one source that this money could have came from. And that is the U.S. Federal Reserve. The U.S. Federal Reserve really did an unconventional route of purchasing these bonds. They did not use a conventional system that they use to monitor the purchasing of bonds. They actually went through a Belgium process, and that kind of signals that they were trying to hide the laundering of this money in order to keep the bond purchasing going. Why would they do this? Well, for unknown reasons, really at this point, there's been countries or a country that has dropped over $100 billion worth of treasuries back onto the market. That would signal a panic. They had to cover that up, because if smaller holders of bonds would see that somebody was dropping this amount of money back onto the market, it'd really cause a panic. It would really cause people to question buying U.S. treasuries, and really would stop the game that's going on, would stop the Ponzi scheme of a debt-based economy. And so the U.S. is basically built on the confidence of the U.S. dollar, and it being the world reserve currency. This privilege was given to us at the Bretton Woods Conference following World War II, where U.S. was able to issue debt in order to pay bills. And basically, they could impose any kind of international payment system, oppose sanctions. This privilege was given to us. And so that's what the U.S. economy is based off of, the confidence of the dollar. And if the confidence of the dollar is being diminished, that's going to cause a panic in the financial global market. People are already moving to tangible assets. We are seeing China buying up records amount of gold. We've seen India buying up records amount of gold. They've actually imposed a tax on India for the importation of gold. With India having this tax put on the importation of gold, they've basically turned to purchasing record amounts of silver. I've also read an article where the home sales in the United States, 43% in the first quarter of this year, were all cash deals. I think people are starting to lose confidence in the US dollar, and they are turning to real things, whether it's gold, whether it's silver, whether it's farmland, commercial land, any sort of real estate. They are wanting to convert a portion of the excess cash and a portion of their dollar into real things in order to diversify the risk and the debt that is associated with this bond market and the purchasing of treasuries around the world. I think that when people officially lose all confidence in the world reserve currency, the US dollar, we're going to see runaway inflation, prices just going through the roof for necessities. And so people are trying to place themselves in a better position in order to preserve their purchasing power. And with the United States trying to hide and launder this money through Belgium for the purchasing of bonds, really is a desperate act of trying to keep the confidence in the dollar in order to keep the stability in the U.S. market. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I will leave the links below to the article that I just mentioned, and I would love to hear what you have to say about it. This article is very interesting, to say the least, and I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. Please leave us a comment, shoot us a private message here at the SS Report. Thank you so much, and God bless.